What's up? It's JoJo Wright. Look who we got here. Backstreet Boys. What's up, guys?
What up, brother?
First thing I noticed, the obvious, you guys are a 4-member group now as opposed to a 5.
We fit on one sofa.
Hey, go figure.
You can all squeeze in now.
What was it like? What's been the biggest difference, aside from just missing a friend? Or maybe you don't miss them at all. I don't know.
Totally missing.
No, we
I
did.
think Kevin's been a part of our lives. You know, we've been together almost 15 years. I mean, even longer for Brian, obviously, than being cousins. You know, and when Kevin came to us about a year and a half ago and told us that he wanted to take a break on this album cycle because he wanted to start a family with his wife, I mean, none of us could deny him that. You know, we've shared so much together that, you know, life even beyond this is bigger. And for him to be able to start a family with his wife is, you know, we're totally gave him our blessings.
Did you ever consider for even a millisecond on doing auditions for a 5th member, perhaps like a reality show? I'm sure those ideas probably get tossed at you like, there it is. Who's the next Backstreet Boy? You know, TV shows. You guys, I could see, you know, a network jumping on that.
They were definitely, you know, brought to us, you know, to our attention. But we, as, you know, a conscious decision, made, you know, the choice that we said, you know, when Kevin decided to take the venture off, you know, on his own, you know, starting his family and everything, we always said that the door would always be open. So it didn't feel right for us to, you know, especially after saying that and publicly coming out to saying, okay, now we're doing Supernova, you know, here's the next, you know, Backstreet Boy, you know, come on down.
I don't think it'd be fair to our fans to fill the void of any of us if any of us did what, you know, Kevin's doing right now, because, you know, like he said, this has been us 5 since day one.
I kind of looked at it as a personal challenge also, because with not having him there with the A&R process and the song picking, I really feel like we had, and I can say this because we're family, but Kevin was always, you know, he was the oldest member of the group, and he was a little more critical, I think, of the material that was on the records. So I think in this process it's allowed us to kind of just go for it, and whatever evolves into good music that we feel strongly about, that it would make the record. So
it's kind of like,
and it was a personal challenge, I think, you know, to make a good quality record just with 4. So
Nick, you've been working out, right?
yeah.
How the abs looking?
Not too good. Not too good.
One of these days, get
You know, it's one step at a time. You know, basically, I lost like close to 40 pounds. You know, up to this point, I mean, I gained a little bit, so then it's probably like 40 pounds now versus 44. But basically, I was just out of shape. I was really unhealthy, and it was affecting a lot of things. You know, not just the way you look, but you know, your mentality, the things that you do. And you know, I didn't want to be that way anymore, and I didn't want to get into a rhythm where get to a point where it got out of hand. Because when it becomes 223, but then before you know it, it's 234, then 240. You know, it's almost like you got to stop the bleeding before, you know.
Then you hit that screw point. You're like, ah, screw it.
So, you know,
give me the pads and the helmet. I want to retire.
A lot of it was a sense of depression, small depression that I was dealing with my family, kind of coming to realization after I'd done that TV show, coming to realization, going to myself, saying to myself, wow. We are really screwed up, and there are a lot of problems that we had.
Let me check the crazy meter.
Inconsolables, the single, that's the Backstreet Boys, and AJ's got a hat on.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Talk to you later.